A soap dispenser. Why is there a soap dispenser right here? Looks more like a condom machine to me. Ooh, it's even better now out here. Nice. This will get rid of that stupid sun, kind of. Ooh, thunder. Which way should I go? To the main hall, I guess. Wait, what? What is this, a nuke? A missile? Why is there just a missile casually laying on the floor here? It looks undetonated. To the bathrooms. To the women's bathrooms. Oh, never mind. To the kitchen instead. Never mind.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors.
The great influenza outbreak.
Head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
There's more bloody diarrhea napkins and... Oh, I found that guy's stupid ladder. Yeah, I saw one of those glowy lights up there. Where's this phone? I hear it. I don't see an indicator. Who knows? It's definitely not me that knows. I knows not. Now, where the fuck was that little light source? Hell if I know. Keep your eyes open for a light thingy, guys. I don't mean thunder in the sky. We're just going here instead.
We're not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in
I've been sleeping in the washing machine.
And then he goes off and pretends he's not
Wouldn't
drinking
recommend it.
from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed. And then when we go to bed, it's all I can do.
Please don't wash shoes or
I
wellies.
don't know why we're still together. Except I do. I still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Please don't masturbate on our washing machines. Thank you.
Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you can.
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past. I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here rehearsing Peter bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time. Oh, Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be daft. You're still young, Lizzie. You got plenty of time to be whoever you want to be. Just don't keep using that leg of yours or that husband as an excuse.
Something about that drawing, man. Hey, I just saw it. It was out there. You little buttfucker. Get back here. Oh, jeez, it went way the fuck out. Oh, fuck you then. I'm going this way. Do whatever I want. I'm the cross-eyed bitch. I I don't know why I'm whispering now. Hey. I wonder how many random things I may have missed.
I tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't. I stood at the gates, but couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Stephen, everything was simply irrelevant. An idea of something, not as something itself. I'm losing track of time. Of whether I'm asleep or awake. My fingers have gone numb at the tips. It's like they still feel. But what they feel is no longer for me. Like the signal has been hijacked.
We call that the stranger. Sorry. I see one of those. Was it? I forgot what they call these. It was like Simon Says, or they light up in a certain pattern, and you have to recreate the pattern, and it would get longer and longer as you went. What the fuck is this thing?
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee.
Why is there still smoke coming out of this?
To help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors.
There was a different building earlier in the game that had like still smoke coming out of ash trees and stuff, as if there was sign of inhabitants very immediately recently. The fuck is? Ooh, it's a bathroom. Why is there windows and stuff? Oh wait, it's a changing room. Can I still poop on the floor or something? The fuck is this noise? I like it. Like suddenly things are getting creepy, kind of. No idea where I'm going. I'm just going wherever the fuck I feel like. Like in here. Ah, I'm such a rebel. Nothing in here, so fuck it. There's that little fucking light. Alright, fine, let's follow it. Where did it go? Why don't you fix my frame rate? You go this way. Where the fuck did it go? Aha. Okay, I see. People pitching tents and giving themselves strangers. Beats the circle jerk any day. This way.
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your condition.
It's Stephen's fault. He got me started.
Such a
again.
rebel.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Stephen said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know.
World revolves around
I'm
me,
going
bitch.
anyway,
Deal with it.
whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Well, he's clever. You gotta give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him.
No.
So
Yes.
I hope that was
No.
good enough.
I hope so, too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Hey, did you see that?
Oh, no, not daytime. No, bring back the rain. Okay, good. I saw too much sunlight for a moment there. I'm like, oh, hell no. Where'd that light go? It was... that away somewhere. I think maybe I'll just go this way. Beware of bears, I guess, or aliens. It's like, please don't use your cell phones or your televisions. It's a fucking dead end. Fuck. Like, what? I'm out of ideas. Like, every now and then he runs for just the shortest of bursts. Like, now he's actually running, it feels like. It's like, I don't want to stop now because he's going to start walking slower, probably. Like, I'm just going to hold the button forever. We'll just have to go this way, like this, through the whole game. Just never letting go.
Di, whatever's wrong? You look terrible.
Mrs. Graves.
Sean, baby Dylan, is he alright?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
Do you try and get out of the valley? All the roads are shut now.
I know, I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road, and oh God, I think
Di, for fuck's sake,
Oh,
leave
the car
it.
was on the right side of the road.
It's alright. Hey, you're alright. Sean's alright. Baby Dylan's alright. That is what matters. Everyone's alright.
But-
No. No, I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you play piano.
What if you
Can
just
help
give
with
them,
that?
like, sedatives or narcotics or
I suppose
something?
So, but Mr. Graves, Rob...
Canuck.
Look how fast I'm moving. I
Don't
want to let go of these keys.
Just
Never
head
again.
to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
Town's gonna come to an end.
Go find
Better
Reese,
put
see if
on
he's
Peter
not.
Pan.
Of course.
Go on.
Oh, Robert.
Roberts can't help you now, woman. Better go enjoy Peter Pan. Without me, without me. Because I don't want to see it. I really don't. Haha, look how fast I am. Because I never let go of these keys. Where are we? Here. Noted. I don't know, I might have to stop to listen to this.
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not
Hey, I'm
enough.
still moving pretty
I'm going to
fast.
try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a signal spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. Kind of. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a shot.
It's like if only we had the internet to Google up the facts. How to physics. Fuck is that noise? Someone playing video games? No, I'm not fast anymore. Like, there's something wrong with this game's movement system. I saw it go this way. Aha.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate.
I
Elizabeth?
can't get past the gate.
Lizzie.
It's locked.
I've heard a lot about you.
What did I do?
It's good. You know, you and him, it's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. It certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, or...
No, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth,
Lizzie, please.
Lizzie.
Lizzie, what you hate?
You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh?
Let's do physics.
Try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
What? What the shit is that supposed to mean? Must be a British thing, I don't know. What, you want me to play on the swing?
She's not in the office either.
Well, they live nearby, don't they?
Yeah, in the village.
You don't think she's gone to look for Mr. Graves, do you?
I think Lizzie knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be all right.
Do you want me to go and look for her?
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot the last number, then I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know. Like Lizzie.
Me? No, I'm not. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
Whee! Hey, who's turning this? I didn't do this. Where'd that stupid thing go? I heard kids screaming. Where's that sound coming from? No idea. I think it's this. Yeah, it is.
Oh, God, Stephen. What's happening?
I'm evolving and touching myself with fingers that are numb. That's it? Nope. That's all she had to say? Stupid dogs. What the hell's going on out here? Yeah, there'll be no going out for a swim. I don't think there's anything here. We'll go that way, I guess. I guess the kid thing is just part of the music background. Should I go this way, or... No, it looks like a dead end. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled for a flying ball of light. You'll know it when you see it, trust me. At the moment I do not see it, that is. Sometimes you can even hear it, because that's how light works. The sound of light. Is there something here? Yes, we should climb to the top. during the lightning storm because that seems like a great idea.
You're sure no one saw you? Mrs. Graves?
I can hardly look her in the
Is
eyes.
this where you're making whoopee?
Are you sure we got enough money?
Or smoking?
Once we're in France, we can start working anyway.
My dad will bloody skin you.
We'll be in Spain and married by the time your dad knows we've
Your
gone.
dad's a dick. Can't tell it. Can I join in? Can I watch? No? Well, fuck you too. I want to go down the road. Like, what the hell do I know? All these little mini stories are very uninteresting to me. It's like I could give a fuck less who wants to whoopee who. Just give me a whoopee cushion. That'll be more much more entertaining. Whoopee cushions. Oh, that looks like a dead end. We'll go down the other side that way.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee.
Damn bushes.
Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza.
Please save me from all the influenza.
Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
I don't feel like going that way. Ooh. I do feel like going this way. There looks like caves and shit. This is not a cave. Yeah, that's stupid. Stick to the roads. Crap. We were already here. I must have meant like a big ass circle. Oh, there's that stupid fucking light. Why you move so fast? Why you no wait for me? By the time I get anywhere over here, I'll have lost it. These must be like points of interest or something. Too bad they're not interesting to me.
Oi, Shipley. I want a word with you.
What?
Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down.
Gonna beat your ass.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah? You work for Meg Holloway?
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son. I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16. She's not a kid.
You try telling her dad that. He'll bloody kill you.
I love her, though. You can't stop love.
You can.
I'm not telling you to
She's
stop
not 18.
anything. Just be careful, that's all.
Come back when you're 18. I see it, it's that way. Someone's really lazy and didn't bother closing the doors to that car. Hey, wait, don't go the other way. I'll catch you on the way back, I guess. This must be Lizzie's residence. What's that?
Don't touch it. It's fine.
It's like a sunburn, but it's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over
I
it.
can't believe that you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
She's probably not even noticed I've gone. It's really
And she's
nothing.
pregnant.
You're lying. Don't lie to me.
Fine. We had a row. She'll work all night anyway.
A row?
Stephen, listen to me. Was there an accident? Is that how your face got burnt?
It's nothing. Something, I don't know. Just got a bit shaken up and then we fought. She wanted to stay and collect more data.
Was she burnt as well? Is everything all right?
Jesus, Liz, you sleeping with me or her? She's fine. We're both fine. I don't want to talk about her. I came here to see you.
I just worry.
Well, don't. Come to bed.
And don't touch me, everything hurts. It's music again, man. Hey, there's a dead bird on the road. Interesting. No. Why, hello?
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice. I dream through the light storm and see the pattern dancing on his skin as he burns.
What?
I wake up with eyes full of liquid light.
I am evolved.
I'm going to concentrate all 5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
Or you just call your ISP and ask for more. I don't know, that's what I'd do. Like, I need more internets. So it sounds like that Kate's really gone out of her way for whatever this catastrophe that happened. Like, it sounds like she's the one that caused it.
I think it was instant. I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Ben.
You've woken the baby. Just leave me alone.
Rachel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dad, he didn't rape me. I said it was okay. Too bad you're 16. That's not how it works. Point of interest acquired. I just have to get there before the end of the day. Sorry, distraction time. I remember payphones, there was a way to make them ring.
Hi, this is Kate Collins and Stephen Appleton. Leave a message.
Stephen, it's me. I'm leaving. I've waited as long as I can. If you are there to meet me, I'm leaving for the station now, but I am going anyway, whether you're there or not. But I love you.
I love me too.
Please be there. I love you.
Why do you keep saying that? Are you trying to convince me or you? Let's go in. Let's go in here. Blah. I'm in your trailer, bitch. What?
And you found it like this?
Yeah? I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make sure he's had his pills.
Mr. Coles is not a well man, Elizabeth. It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. If things progressed, the mind can be a fragile thing, you know?
It's just not very like him, that's all I'm saying, Doctor. He never misses the mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny... It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday.
It's like, honey, you smell like ash.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Dr. Wade, there's just been a phone call.
Smells more like your crusty ash.
Apparently, Mrs. Barton has disappeared.
Oh, that's just a rock. I thought it was like a dead animal. Make up your mind, piece of shit. This way. The hell's a holiday maker? Like, I think we should make a holiday today so that we don't have to go to school. Actually, I don't feel like going to work either. Let's make this like a national political holiday thing. I have a feeling this is where I'm going. Maybe not. We've already been in here. Unless something new's going on. I somehow doubt it. Oh, no. There's some... Oh god, don't make me watch your stupid play.
Sleeping baby, darling child, clouds and starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight, sleep and love. Sleeping baby, shadow dust.
Oh, good god, you're so fucking boring, mate.
Clouds and starlight.
Where are my ADHD medication pillows?
Starlight. When we're called to go, we must into starlight.
That was an actual yawn, like a real one.
And love.
And my eyes are all watery.
Is he asleep?
Your place sucks. Fuck you.
You alright, kid?
They challenge you to a sword fight.
I'll be alright.
Yeah.
You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted.
Boring. Boring. I can hate it when you yawn and then you have that first blink afterwards and then it's just... You feel the water. It's like, I'm not crying, you're just boring. That or I'm tired now. This is stupid, what do you want? Do something. You're all a bunch of tourists. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You can take your shitty music and shove it up your ass. The hell is this poster? Now that's art. What is it? Aha, progress. gonna admit I am a little, well, quite a bit bored now. I'm like, I really just kind of want to finish this and move the fuck on. It's like the game's like, nope, you're gonna walk even slower now. This is filler. Am I following the lights or... Oh wait, okay, yeah, these are... Never mind. The answer is yes. We're following the goddamn lights. And now there's 2 of them. I think I'm getting distracted by my other computer getting packet loss. Part of the reason I'm playing this right now instead of streaming is I'm waiting for a phone call from the ISP in regards to a whole buttload of matters. And I'd rather not be live at the time. Like, can I walk any slower? This is clearly too much speed. I might break my neck or something. Oh god, there's just stepping now. This music.
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening
No,
out here.
you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
Jesus, Kate, you're trying to talk to it, aren't you? Kate, you can't.
Stephen, I have to.
It's like, I need you to buy me some more processors. Alright, I took a momentary break just so I can take care of a little issue in that computer. Looks like my ISP issue's not fixed yet. It's just happening at a different time. What is wrong with you?
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come and find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
Meg, hey Meg, Meg. What?
I'll see you later on.
Nothing. Seems like we're getting close to the end of the map. Maybe that means we might be close to the end of the game. Like this is a sign. Warning, fun ahead. It's like I thought no fun was allowed. Could I have been wrong? Ooh, this is more industrial. This is more like it. Is that in this building or around? Oh. That wasn't the one. Orders. Mush mush. Left button.
But why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Aha, bitch got dumped for a alien entity. I think. Where am I going? This way, I guess? Like, will someone tell me what the fuck has finally gone on? Can I enter this?
Do you think she'll like it?
No.
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't think
It'll be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place.
She'll do what I make her.
Again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant. You know it.
Hey, there's something flying around.
You should make a choice.
Life.
If it's a family you
Source.
want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Where'd you go?
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen, Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand.
Sorry, it's
Kate
just
is the
you're a
most brilliant,
bitch.
extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really
Pretty sure
understands
Kate wants to live in the observatory. To the outhouse. We're not. To the main roads. To make progress. I hope. Hey, there's something here. So far, these are the best parts.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time. As if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have.
I am the evidence.
And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
Better poop it out. If it's in her, then why is everybody else getting bloody diarrhea stuff? Terrible artist. Your kid sucks. Just saying. It happens. I hope they don't grow up to be an artist. Gonna have a lot of art people disappointed. Art aficionados. Trust me, I'm an expert on... Yeah.
Kate, can you hear me?
Hello?
Listen, I'm trying to make things
Kate's
right.
evolved already, dude. Move on.
I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If you're still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them.
And I had too much Mexican food.
Kate, it's in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that, too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
Oh, the gas. That might make sense. Actually, now that I think about it, like, because buildings and stuff are still intact, and I was like, how the hell did anything happen? They gassed the place. So that completely explains why... The fuck? Why are you alive, you butterfly piece of shit? Fuck you. Stop being alive. Assholes. This town doesn't take kindly to living things. They're like, it's alive. We have to kill it with gas. I don't know what else to do. The thought of letting anything live is just inappropriate. Very unacceptable.
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable
It's got lead skills.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive. You have to assume that everyone here is infected. We can't know that. We're infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source. It's food.
Like the flood.
I told you, Stephen, I'm not going to water an airstrike. You have to. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can. The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating out now. Are you listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again. Stephen, my family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant, my own family. Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it.
Do it now. Get down, over and out. Okay, so I think I'm starting to understand a little bit more. So it's like an entity, like an alien entity of some form that spreads through electronics. It exists on like an electronic medium. But then why is people just getting infected and dying? Is it more like a virus? Because I mean, like viruses, bacteria and stuff. That's like another form of life. It's just more parasitic in nature. Stupid bird. Fuck you. But whatever it is, it's got some elite hacking skills. fast I'm moving suddenly. Fuck yeah. I got an itch in the back of my head though. And on my nose. I gotta stop touching my face. But I can't. Danger. No fun allowed. But there's a phone there. Like I really need to... Why isn't it reading anymore, damn it?
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet.
It's touching my danger naughty area.
The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros.
No ones?
It's frightened too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine.
I don't think so.
I'll look after you. It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far.
It's conquered so many worlds.
I can help you. We can be together now.
She's having an affair with the alien.
10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together. 3 seconds.
Give her the gas.
2.
What the fuck is going on? It's like I think we're getting close to the conclusion. It just feels like it. Like they're finally ready to tell us what the shit's going on. The last missing pieces of the puzzle. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Aha.
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard, is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining, it doesn't help
Yeah,
anyone.
quit your bitching,
Do you
bitch.
know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines, it was...
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
It's like the most badass virus. If a virus could adapt. Like, fuck that, I'm not going that way, I'm going this way. Like, here's an idea, light source, you follow me. Eh? Eh? Bitch. Oh yeah.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for
Yes,
posterity.
tell me.
It's all over.
Aww.
I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
It's like, too bad you don't have a gas mask. I'm gonna follow along. It's like I'm dying, they gassed me. Better record my voice. It's burning my lungs, but I sound normal. Is there anything in here?
Appleton.
What's that?
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lord
Jesus,
it over
Sam.
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
you and your
contact.
stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you.
Owned. Eat shit. Dad, what's wrong?
You have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Bex,
get
Charlie,
out of here.
please!
I fixed a few problems. What's wrong? Do I have to kill you too? Hey, don't come near me, I'm contagious. It's like, I don't give a fuck, blah, 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 blah. I'm an idiot. Can I go in here? Must be able to, because it's like now it lets me move faster.
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham
Phone
speaking.
from the future.
Howard, it's Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do
No.
that?
Yes.
Yeah, I can. But why are you calling? The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days. All right? Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right? All right? Think? Good man. I knew we could count on you.
Ah, Jesus, Maze. What the hell was that?
Oh, you got infected, bitch. Ah, Yeah, I can't see shit. And what happened to being able to move fast? Did it just change its own mind? Like, you can only move fast when it's inconvenient. Hey, someone fucked up our sign. Or no. It's a locomotive. So far, these electronic communiques are interesting. Phone calls are interesting usually. All the light show recreations, not.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark, eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking off the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
Why? I thought you were gonna die because, you know, you got gassed and shit. There's no active trains, right? Alright, let's go to the left side one. Like, see, these are mostly boring. All these damn night shows. I don't like that.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever
They stopped the bloody trains.
Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago.
Now you're gonna get infected over the phone because you're not supposed to make phone calls, remember? Bitch.
But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Everything's cancelled. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. The fuck is this shit? I can't follow that. Can't see shit, Captain. Yo. Quit blinding me. Where am I going? Okay, that way. This music. I call this vehicle Where are we on the map at this point? Yep, up here, so this is like kind of like the last stretch, I would imagine. Unless the game's like, hello, well, you gotta go back and get everything you missed, whatever it might be. And you're like, oh, fuck you, hell no. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be that kind of game, though. Well, I keep saying game, doesn't really feel like a game. There's no gameplay elements involved.
You look well.
I don't. But thank
He's
you.
just trying to get a little action.
How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
Like,
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how
like,
things
let me
worked
give
out.
you a second opinion in bed.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
Yeah, no.
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put
Your
things
mama
right.
says a lot of things.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
Cockblocked.
We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Exchanging a little butt sex. What's the problem? That's what people come to the blubs for. You either come here to get shit-faced or laid. Like, is it happy hour? The sun's still up. Where the fuck am I going? I think That was cock blocked by a bush. The fuck is up north? This way, I think, right? Drive slowly, unless you want to have fun. Guess we'll stick to the roads. Wait. We came this way, didn't we? No. I'm sure I would have made fun of that box on the floor if we did. Like, we dropped their fucking shit. It's like the people, you know, like when, you got the people with those stupid pamphlets and they go around parking lots putting them on, windshields. It's like you can either visit 1,000 cars or, like, a dumpster or two. Either way, the job's done. Left or right? Fuck, I don't know. Wait, we came from there. Shit. That was the... Like, that was the car I claimed right there. So... we followed the light that way. So maybe something this way. Ah, light thingy, I see you. I should probably go this way. You, guider, guide me. There.
Here, this was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins.
Doctor?
Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie
Yeah.
Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me, or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor?
Yeah.
Wow,
He's a nice guy.
Forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't.
You're just on your period. It's okay. Like, that'll get his ass kicked. That's a one-way ticket to getting fucked up.
Come on, this is crazy.
It's like, so how'd you get that welt on your face? Well, this girl was pissed off and screaming, so I told her she's on her period, and next thing I knew, I was in a hospital. Whoa, what the? There's something cool going on over here, apparently. It's like, can I hang out with you guys, too? My mom says you have to, or you're grounded. Bitch. Don't know why I had to throw that in, but... looks like something's originating from here. Oh, it's a bomb shelter. Fuck yeah. Or something. Oh yeah, now things got much better. This is better. Oh, so much better. Walls, enclosures, technology. No fucking bushes and grass and shrubs and birds and crap. And generators, fuck yeah. And a lot of itching on my nose. Driving me the fuck nuts. Who's this supposed to be?
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore.
Owned.
My mum would spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then.
Yeah, he got owned.
Spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous.
I wanted to bomb something too.
The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8.
Ooh, what is this?
When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies.
My mum bit me.
My dad beat it to death with a spoon.
Yes. Fuck life.
Later I found him crying.
Owned.
It done again, son. That's what he said. It done again, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere
I'm pretty sure it probably knows.
It's been 3 hours since the planes went over.
It's not hard to know a life form is in agony.
I haven't been able to reach anyone on the short
Like
way.
it doesn't take a genius.
I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation.
I forgot to carry the one. Now the world's gonna end. But hey, at least I didn't divide by 0 or something. That'd be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous. Propine. Is this where Hank lives? The king of the hill. Can you walk any fucking slower? God, fucking. I sell propane and light-based blinding accessories. Can't see shit.
What are you? You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left.
You killed them all.
Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do?
We invented this. It's the fire.
You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again.
Ah, you sucker. Get wrecked, bitch.
Taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You'd maybe do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
And that's how he got assimilated into the collective. The collective virus. God, this music though. To the gas chambers with you. This is a little over dramatic. Wow, look how slow I'm moving now.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
That's what she said in the beginning of the game when we first started. A poor frame rate. Nope, we're fine. See, it should have always been dark like this. Tower 1, Tower 2. It looks like the gate's partially open, so we'll go into Tower 1. This must be the end of the game. Dramatic, over-dramatic conclusion. What's going on here? It's like no time for paper. Pen and paper technology is just a waste of our time. We need to use the whole fucking floor.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out of the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
Sounds like she's just rationalizing. Like I got assimilated, but I'm trying to convince myself it's okay. Should I go up here, maybe? I'll take the green streaks as a yes. This is Tower 3. What about Tower 2?
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them.
Bullshit. Rationalizing.
Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last.
Screw your God.
All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. No butterflies.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. I'll just keep going along this side for the moment. Never mind. To Tower 2. At the worst, slowest fucking crawl ever. I'm so glad we're not streaming right now. I'm getting so much fucking packet loss. It's not even... Took a little momentary break there. I had to check up on some data. I'm a little butterfly. You're my little butterfly. No, you're a butterfly. Screw you.
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide.
So fucking
lying there
what?
with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
Uh-huh. Whatever. What the fuck ever? The fuck is this shit? Oh, it's the printer. Printers. This is the printing network. Matrix. Apparently we can connect our networks together with red chalk instead of Ethernet cables or such. Like that's why we had to write on the floor. We didn't have any paper left. That alien thing used it all up, printing butterflies. Like, what the fuck? Like, I had shit to print too. Not really. I don't even have a printer anymore. Can't think of the last time I've ever wanted a printer for some purpose. Tower 4. Like, they're really drawing it out with this fucking snail pacing of movement.
I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face, and in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time.
I remember it too.
Early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, and I loved him as he entered the fire. And I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him.
He rejected the assimilation.
We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
What? Like, I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. Like, whatever the story is, I just don't care anymore. Like, I really don't. Like, fuck it. Is it turning into mindless philosophical drivel? Hope nobody drives over my calculations here. Let's go this way.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast.
I don't care.
We can slip away.
Just shut the fuck up.
Knowing that everything will continue.
What happened to science? Is this the finale? Tower number 6. Is this where it all ends? Because I'm fucking bored. It's like fuck just philosophical dribble. I came for a story, not for justifying and rationalizing crap. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna shut up about that now. been assimilated?
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong.
We are the Borg.
But it doesn't matter anymore.
Because I've rationalized everything.
Everybody is gone. And we will join them. We are born apart. Driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
Your pattern sucks. I hate you and I hope you die. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. I don't know, what do I say about this? Like, it had some interesting moments as it was unraveling the bits of what happened. But ultimately what happened isn't very interesting. And the fact that there's no actual game involved, it's just a walking simulator. You need to have a really, really strong story to make up for it, at least. I feel let down. Music feels really, really out of place too in this game. It's not bad, it just feels like it's not appropriate. Either that or I just don't have the right appreciation for the connections. I think it wouldn't be half as bad if just the movement speed wasn't so dildos. Like, if you could just move through things faster, it would have been 10 times less frustrating and annoying. You would have been able to get through the game faster before you got sick of it. Because by the end, I was just like, just hurry up and finish this shit, because, like, I'm done. Like, I'm fucking done. Really? This many fucking people got involved with this script? Yeah, I can't skip anything, so we'll just sit through it, see what happens. So yeah, it feels like, story-wise, something was discovered, probably from space, that had something of a virus or parasitic-like nature to it. That was basically harming people, probably unintentionally. Oh, here's the credits after the credits. These are the people that brought you the credits you just watched. La la la. And then it turned into like a whole philosophical drivel after that. Why do you need 2 sets of credits? Someone want to tell me that? Like, I don't actually read credits. I just sit through them because I can't fucking exit. And there might be something after. At the very least, if you're gonna record a experience with the game, you might as well sit through the credits, since that at least gives credit where it's due. It's like, all these people made this game that I didn't like. Or otherwise we're somehow involved. If you have a problem, let them deal with it. Contact them, not me. I'm just the guy that runs around hating shit, apparently. Man, there's a QA team for this? God, that would have been a horrible, horrible job to do. Having to QA this game because of the pacing and the movement. Ooh. And QA is very underpaid for what they do. I'll give them props. It just keeps going and going and going. The credits are longer than the game. What the fuck? I just think everybody I'm reading out of a phone book. Just keeps going and going, like diarrhea. Like it won't stop. It just keeps going and going and going. And going and going and going. Just like my packet loss. It just won't stop. Dude, what the fuck, man? Like, this is just too much. This is just too much. But I can't exit. it over? I think it's over. Fuck your numbers. I think it's over. I don't. Bye.